Hi, thank you for checking out this video. I am excited to tackle this module because it is an interesting and fascinating simple module you can easily play. By the way, my name is George. In this video, we will look at RGB LED. RGB stands for red, green, and blue, which are basically the primary colors. RGB LED is basically a three-color LED in one package. With RGB LED module, we can produce a different LED colors by combining the three basic colors, which are red, green, and blue. I have here a gorillacell RGB LED module. It has 5 pins, namely ground for the ground pins, VCC for the supply voltage, red for the control signal of the red LED, green for the control signal of green LED, and blue for the control signal of blue LED. For this experiment, we will also be needing of the following: an ESP32 development board, which I already attached at the top of gorillacell ESP32 shield. A 5-pin female-to-female dupont jumper wires. And of course, the RGB LED module itself. So without further ado, let me assemble our demo circuit. First, let's attach the dupont jumper wires to the RGB LED by following the color coding, which is black for the ground, red for the VCC, and the following colors after the red, which are yellow, white, and blue, are for the control signals of red, green, and blue LED of the RGB. Next, attach the other side of the dupont jumper wires to the ESP32 by matching the colors of the dupont jumper wires to the ESP32 shield, which is black for the black, red for the red, yellow, and the following colors for the yellow pin headers of the ESP32 shield. For this experiment, I choose GPIO 23, 25, and 26, which is the first column in the 5-row pin headers. So I will attach it like this. Next, let's power up the ESP32 shield by connecting a USB Type-C external power supply. So I will attach it to the ESP32 shield, and I will make sure that the slider power switch is slide to on state. Next, I will connect the ESP32 to my computer by attaching the micro USB cable to the ESP32 USB port. Okay. Now for the software part, I prepared here 4 example source code for this demonstration. But before that, open the TonyPython IDE, which I already did. Next, click the Stop button to let the TonyPython IDE detect the ESP32. So I will click the Stop button. When you see the triple greater than sign, it means that the TonyPython IDE detects the ESP32. So for example number 1, this is basically used for testing individual LEDs of RGB LED module. So I will run this one, and we will test these following codes through the REPL. So I will press the run current script, and I will try individual commands, which are this one, copy, and I will paste it here. And as you can see, the RGB LED turns on. We can turn it off by copying this one. Or we can turn on the green LED by copying this one, which is basically supplying a value of 1 or 3.3 volts, which results to turning on the RGB LED. By this time, green color. We can turn it off by supplying a 0 value, like this. Or we can try for the blue by supplying a true or false. By supplying true, it means turning on the blue LED. Or supplying it with false value will result to turning off the blue LED. This is basically for testing individual LEDs of the RGB module. Now for example number 2, which is this one, this code basically creates a function for setting the primary colors, which are red, green, and blue LED in one time, in order to create a secondary set of colors, which are yellow, magenta, cyan, and white. So let's see. I will first stop, and I will select the example number 2, then I will press the run current script. Now I will copy in one by one. Set RGB, which is setting the red because the first value is red, the second is green, and the third one is blue. So let's set the red. Or we can set the green. Or we can set it blue. Or by combining the primary colors of RGB, we can create another set of secondary colors, which is, for this one, we can set yellow or cyan by turning on the green and blue will results to cyan, while red and blue will results to magenta. And lastly, the combination of three colors will results to white. Okay. Now for example number 3, let me first click the stop button and open the third example, which is this one. This code provides more flexibility in creating more variety of colors. Let me run this one by pressing the run current script. And let's copy individual codes here. Paste. Enter. So this turns on the red because we are giving the value of 255 to the red. This will turns on the green LED. While this one will turns on the blue LED. This one will turn on the red and green that will results to yellow. This will turn on the green and blue, which will results to cyan. Let me copy this one. This will turn on the red and the blue, while green is off, will result to magenta. While this one will turn on all the LEDs, which will result to white. But since this represents a single pixel only, it cannot fully show more complex variety of colors. But this should give you enough idea of the bigger picture. Alright? By doing this, using this third example, you can set a lower value. You can control the brightness of the LED. Let's say I will turn off the blue LED, and let's just turn on to a value of 20 the red colors. So let's send this one, and it gives a dimmer color of red. Or we can increment this one, let's say 100, and enter. It will brighten the red color. So this is the flexibility I am talking about. And by using this one, you can experiment to create more combination of colors to create a different set of colors. But since this represents a single pixel only, because it is a single LED for red, for the green, and blue, it cannot fully show more complex variety of colors. But this should give you enough idea of the bigger picture. Now for the last example, let me press the stop button first. And this fourth example demonstrates a breathing LED by controlling the pulse width of the signal, or in short, using the PWM. Basically, the longer the pulse is on, the brighter the LED, while shorter pulse creates a dimmer effect in the RGB LED. So let's run this one so you can see the effect. So it basically breathes. Currently, it is using the red LED only. So let me press the stop button. Let's use the blue color. Let's comment out the red. Comment out the red. And uncomment the blue LEDs. So this is blue and this is blue. In the first for loop, it basically counts up from 0 to 1023, while this second loop will count down from 1023 to 0. So let's save and click the run current script. Now the breathing LED is now blue color. So that's it. I hope you learned something from this. If you have any concern regarding this video, you may leave your message in the comment box below. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button and share this to your friends so that it can reach more people who might benefit from this. And if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified when a fresh video like this is uploaded. You might also like to visit my blog post at tech.to.tinker.blogspot.com for more details about this video. Thank you and have a good days ahead. See you in the next video. Bye-bye!